I mint. Hello, Hindo. How are you doing? We still don't have any removal in our deck. In a Rakdos deck. Black and red are supposed to be good at this. Streamerware yodeling. Could it be better? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Wear accordion. Void wear gala. Do you mean the monk from Lagaya or of the Grand Galloping Persuasion? So as I recall, we couldn't find any removal, not mass removal anywhere, except for like one expensive removal / reanimation piece. Strumpet, wear weapon point. I know what you mean. Oh, I know what you mean. I'm a little bit sorry, but I want to do a draft. So I can get more cards and money. Stratagen 50 kiloton bomb wears SR71 Blackbird. I'm following less and less. Stramp wear tattoo. A man climbs down from a packed wagon. He glances around, then walks towards you. You there, you look like a capable individual. That just so happens to be my middle name. He looks perplexed for a moment, but glances back at the wagon, as though distracted by it. I was hoping you could handle some business for me. What sort of business? Well, some folks here in town are looking to move on, start fresh somewhere new. We had a spot picked out to settle down, but it appears to be occupied. And why do you need me? No good enough fight, and I'm protecting my belongings. You there is your middle name? You there is my middle name, yes, that's true. Hope you got something that I gotta make it worth my while. You must lurk in the shadow of the valley for a bit. Let you cook. Have good cook, Isa. Hello, you there, Bob Allison. That's my name. Don't wear me out. I forgot you don't do draft there. You do it here. Oh, thank you for the head pats, Isa. Draft available. Ow! Balson. Ow. Ow. That's what they called me. Oh, it tells you what block you're getting. Ow. Tiny cliff racers? Why did I not think people would never see the tiny cliff racers?
Wait, was that actually supposed to be a burn? Bitch.
We're drafting. Why do I just have to tell you? I don't care how dangerous it is. I'm going down on this draconic flesh. Hi, Night Player. How are you doing? So this is all Bloomborough. They're doing Bloomborough draft today. Sinsu and I bought a lot of these cards when they came out. Beginning of your end step, if you control a creature. Oh, okay, so it's just a bunch of green sorceries and enchantments packed onto a card. You liked Bloomborough? Get the sword. The sword of the squeak. Just got home from work. I hope you're having a relaxing time at home. Star Trekker is on sale? What is Star Trekker? Darkstar Augur is a, I'm taking the Hunter's talent. Oh, Sinzu has it. I think I have seen this being played. It's a boring game, Cass says. Star trekking outer space. Always going forward because we can't find reverse. I'm sorry. I didn't have it. Always going forward because we can't find reverse. Why do I know this? You said you were looking for a boring game. Oh, boring games are nice sometimes. Whenever a creature you control becomes the target of a spell or an ability opponent controls, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Other than that creature. It's got offspring. It's green, but we can cook with this. You may promise an opponent a gift as you cast this spell. So gift a card is... yeah, they draw a card. Parody Bohemian Rhapsody based off Star Trek. I have heard this. Star Trek... I've seen it with Yu-Gi-Oh! Visuals. NGU Idle is a boring game you can play for 3 years. Do you play idle games? When this enters, put a +1 counter for each... oh, on this, for each other squirrel or food you control. In perpetuity. You used to be an idler? I only played Cookie Clicker. Cache Grab, I like this kind of play style. Mill 4 cards, that's, you know, you put them into your graveyard. And then you get to take a permanent card and put it in your hand. It's like drawing, but it throws a bunch of stuff in your graveyard. And then you get cards like Coiling Rebirth, which returns target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. I'll take it. We're black and green now. Return target permanent card from your graveyard to your hand. If the gift was promised, instead return 2. That's not very good. Because you have to cast it. Flintstone style Star Trek parody called Stone Trek. Did an entire animated short for it. Target card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. Terrible. Oh, thank you, Cass. I'm very not into idols these days. I'll take this frog that draws me a card. Whenever a land you control enters, this creature deals 1 damage to target opponent. That could go off. There's a mouse bard over here, sorry, but they introduced mice and made them white. I don't mind white cards. But it's not what I'm feeling right now. Bandit's Talent. Each opponent discards 2 cards unless they discard a non-land card. Oh, it's just... It's Rack Light. Draw an additional card for each opponent who has 1 or fewer cards in hand. Better in Commander, but I think it's playable. Nice Accord. Honda should put out 1 accordion just for a bit. So you could actually have a Honda accordion. That's so expensive for what it does. It might be good if you set it up. Ramp. Ramp for 3, but ramp. It gets us land. Cruel Claw's Heist. I like this card. I like Cruel Claw in general. She's like a weasel bandit. Opponent reveals their hand. You choose an online card. Exile it. If you let them draw, you can cast that card. It's cool. I like it. Oh, I thank you, Senzu. I don't want any of these, so I can just take my favorite. It's an Otter Wizard. I wanted to actually make Otter Wizards at some point. 2 damage to each creature. If the gift was promised, instead it deals 1 damage to any target and 2 damage to each creature. I'll take it. Just in case I win, I get to keep it. It's 3, but it requires me to run squirrels and food. But there's a lot of squirrels and food in green and black in Bloomborough. Maybe gain or lose life. All bats get +1/+0. Oh, but it only triggers once? I was sitting here thinking like, oh yeah, you can pump this thing pretty big, actually. Never mind. No. What's the point? Oh hey, this is a rat and a squirrel. When it enters, you may mill 2 cards. I think I'm actually taking a second Heaped Harvest. I'm gonna try to go quickly, or at least more quickly than the last time. Pay 1 life, draw a card. Actually, I'd only have 3 or more cards left your graveyard this turn, or if you sacrificed a food this turn. It's good if we can use it. It is a squirrel. It's squirrel and food strats. You were hoping I could pump this thing pretty big. You're so disappointed. Yeah, I know. It's a rat. When it enters, mill 3 cards. When you do, target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X, where X is the greatest mana value among cards in your graveyard. Okay, so mill 3 cards. The most mana expensive among them. You reduce target creature's power and toughness by. It would probably destroy something. Is it the best thing we've got? Another Rat Warlock. As long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard, it gets +3/+0. And you can Surveil, which is, you look at the top card of your deck, and you can decide whether to keep it there or put it in your graveyard. The number on it makes me think it's good. And there's not a lot of other options, so I'm taking it. The infamous Cruel Claw! It's her! She's real! Whenever she deals combat damage to a player, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by discarding a card rather than paying its mana cost. You get spells for free? Ow, ow, ow. Hi, Belmont. How are you doing? I'm taking it. We're 3 callers right now. Beginning of your second main phase, so after combat, if an opponent lost life, exile top 2 cards of your library. Choose one. Until end of turn, you may play that card. I'm just going to take another one of these guys. We're going Big Squirrel. Big Squirrel tech. Just woke up from nappage. That sounds pretty nice. Beginning of combat on your turn, you may forage. Exile 3 cards from your graveyard or sacrifice a food. Whenever you forage, put a +1/+1 counter on Corpseberry Cultivator. That actually works. I might just take that. There's this. It's... I think I'm just gonna take a second one of that. You need nappage? We could all do with some nappage. I'm glad I got like a full night's sleep last night. I really needed it. I did not read that as Rallier. Whenever this becomes the target of a spell or ability you control for the first time. For the first time. Okay, so I really like the visuals of Bloomburrow, obviously. Napa Cabbage? Not that kind of nappage. I really like some things about Bloom Burrow. I like a lot of the spells, but they really started using that once each turn clause a lot more. I'm not over here playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Gift a tapped fish. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. Target player draws 2 cards. If the gift was promised, target creature you control gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Just get to draw 2 cards in red. I'll take it. I'll take it again. It's not at all a bad sign that multiple packs had that card just hanging out. I'd actually just rather have this if I win. Run Pot of Bugs? Man, I would if I could. If it comes up, I will. I've got a whole bug-themed commander deck, you know? It's it's got a bug for a commander, and the entire deck is as many bugs as I could find with utility effects on them. Target opponent exiles a card from their hand. If the spell is cast from your graveyard, draw a card. But they get to pick. What is this? Is this rated highly? Maybe it's good in Bloom Burrow Draft. When this enters or dies, create a food token. I'd much rather have this. It's got a higher number, but still. I'm starting to wonder how much I agree with these numbers. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. Pretty good. I'm guessing that's non-creature spells you cast, cost 1 less to cast. Source you control would deal non-combat damage to an opponent or a permanent an opponent controls that deals that much damage +2 instead. It's a burn enchantment. Banui. Actually, there's been a few Banuis, but this is the first one I decided to point out. Whenever you attack, target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. That creature is a token. It also gains Death Touch. A Rat Rogue. Target opponent loses 3 life unless they sacrifice a non-land permanent or discard a card. I might take Cache Grab now that I've got food synergies going. Lunar Convocation. I don't think I've seen this card before. Or at least not this art. At the beginning of your end step, if you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. If you gained and lost life, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. Okay, I have seen that card, but I've not seen that art, and I like it. Exile this from your graveyard. Return another target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Corpseberry Cultivator. I passed you up before, so I feel like I should take you this time. I'll consider this guy. There's another Corpseberry Cultivator. Squirrel Archers. When it enters, you may forage. If you do, draw a card. I think I'd prefer that over Corpseberry. Whenever you expend 4, Bark Knuckle Boxer gains Indestructible. It's a 3/2, but if you spend 4 total mana to cast spells specifically, it becomes indestructible. I'll take more ramp. Wick, the World Mind. I've seen this guy before. Bunny Hearted. Oh my gosh, why? I mean, hi, how are you doing? I've heard a lot about you from Cass. Latent Logic? Oh my gosh, hello. Were you guys playing together? Well, now I feel bad for playing draft by myself, but how was your stream? How are your streams? I'm Allison, by the way. I've been playing MTG lately, but I also play a lot of indie and retro games. Obviously, if you want to raid and run, that's obviously okay. Otherwise, feel free to hang out and tell me how Synth Raiders. That's like a Okay, what was the popular one before? Beat Saber? Beat Saber. I used to play a lot of shoot, I can't remember. That ancient Steam game where you could load in your music and it was just like you're running along a track. I played some knockoff Beat Saber before, and I wished the whole time that it was Box VR. I wish the whole time it was Beat Saber. Synth Raiders, I think I have seen it. It looks pretty cool. Fractal sent us over here. Oh no. Well, thank you. Yeah, I think I saw you in Cass's chat when we were playing Pokemon Fusion, right? You deny everything? But hello, Bunny and Latent Logic and everyone you brought. Thank you so much. I already felt a little bad for putting people through MTG, but now I feel a little worse because it's on a much grander scale. Now everyone has to suffer. You have an MTG tattoo? Nothing to feel bad about? Oh my gosh, thank you so much for letting me know. Now that's a huge load off. I was actually considering an MTG tattoo myself. I haven't had one. Can I ask what it is? If you don't mind. I once won a game off of this. I don't know if it fits in the game, or in this deck, but I want it. Elish Norn. Good choice. Oddly enough, the one I was considering was, I wanted to see if I wanted to get some Phyrexian text or something like that. Something a little understated. Actually, this is probably not very good here at all. But nothing else is either. Maybe the spat, unfortunately. An Allison of taste and style. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna lurk and make some pizza. I hope it's delicious pizza. Have a relaxing lurk. Or squeak. Sideways scan is rad. Thank you. Haley, welcome in from the raid. Oh my gosh, and sorry I missed so many, but thank you for all the follows too. From Kefki to Min. Andrew. Of course, Bunny herself. To reveal the mouse's true form. Oh, this is the... Ow. This is the true form. And from Kaylee, thank you. Okay, this actually seems kind of good. Either one. This one can remove a creature. This one can let me do a surprise attack. So many amazing people. Very true. I feel very lucky. Gaming. Draw a card, create a food token. I didn't see that last one. That's actually pretty good. Especially here. Whenever you expend 4, this gets +2/+1 until end of turn. I'll take Early Winter, exile target creature, or exile an enchantment. What sort of deck are we making? Food and squirrels, oddly enough. Well, I guess it's not that odd. This is a simulated, like, Bloomburrow draft. Oh yeah, I didn't talk at all about what I'm playing. I just said it was MTG. This is a game called Forge. It's for testing decks mainly, but they also have this adventure mode in the works, which is kind of like the old 90s Chandelar game, if anyone's ever played it. But it includes every card ever, and draft. It includes alchemy cards. So if you want to try playing with alchemy cards without playing Arena, which is a very reasonable thing to want, this is a way to do it. It's got multiplayer, but they don't seem very confident in it. Not adventure mode, but you can do direct challenges. You've heard that draft is a fun format, but you find it to be so stressful. I agree with both of those opinions. Did have some fun with Sealed though. Not that you were any good. I'm sure you were just fine. Fair warning, I'm not very good either. Oh, we're done? Oh, okay. I forgot we didn't have any lands. I was staring at this like we've only got 34 cards. That's not 40. Uh-oh. I think I'm just going to remove the red cards. Double tap statistics to auto-suggest? That would be... Yes, let's go with that. How are you? How's your day going? I'm in Australia, so my day just started, and it's off to a fantastic start. 34 cards and 6 lands. Hey, it was, I was about to put 14 lands in. Thank you, Red Wolf, for the follow. Seems a little warped because they didn't play it fair. Oh. They made you turn in your rares and the winner got first pick of them? That's garbage. And this is out. And this is something you paid for. When you pay to enter a draft, you're supposed to be at least paying for the cards. Oh. We're gonna have to drop Cruel Claw, unfortunately. We didn't end up getting enough red. And Wick. This one's fine. You can play a black or a red for this. Like your model, you're curious what your favorite... What's my favorite part? It's clearly the nommable ears. It probably is the ears, to be honest, or the... It might be the eyes. To be honest, I've never really thought about it. I should say, this model is a free-to-use pace, which was put out by Scoots. But it was an extremely fortunate find for me, because I already wanted to look very similar to this. Oh, can't do YouTube. Watching my pod and went to follow on Twitch so you could catch a stream. Happy surprise, I'm live. Oh, well, thank you so much. Welcome to Sun Eater. May I ask what VOD led you here? Was it Forge? Oh my gosh. Gardrick, thank you for the follow too. Magic the Gathering. Okay, good. Fellow Magical Girl? Well, it's the best way to, It's the best It's the best way to cover up any weirdness while you're changing. We can't have my hip showing during a transition sequence, can we? No. No. I'm very tense going through these. A slime, huh? Oh, you found me on your suggested list. Ow. Is this Fortnite too? Kinda. Not here, it's all Bloomborough cards. Fortnite to what? Fortnite to Victory Royale? I am not wild about this. I'm gonna try to cut quickly. Oh yeah, those were red anyway. Why was I staring so long at them? Also, hello Parasteel, welcome back. This is Forge, by the way. It's a fan-made MTG client, I guess you could call it. Oh, that's another red one. We can't play those. Ow. Get back to your card game idea. Interesting twist you had for a mana system was that instead of basic lands, you could play your instant sorceries as a mana source. That's not a bad idea. I hate to... I mean this in like an encouraging way. I found a similar one. Sinzu, my husband and I tried Lorcana, and that's kind of similar to the system they've got set up. They have you just play cards face down, and you use those as resources. So there's no bespoke land or energy or any other kind of cards. This is Hearthstone. You thought this was Pokemon? No. This is Patrick. The only deck you made yourself without following a guide is so head empty. I like a head empty deck. Most of my most of my wins on Arena you could classify as red deck ones. Just haste and burn. It's a halfway step to Duel Masters. I've never actually looked into Duel Masters. Is it good? I've not heard too much about it. Am I going to have... I certainly don't need half of my library to be land. Certainly not. History Inherit, thank you for the follow. Can you summon Dark Magician Girl in attack mode? In some ways. You can summon Liliana of the Veil. And +1 to sacrifice a creature and draw a card. I don't know if that's actually the card. I'm gonna run it. It's definitely an interesting take on simplifying MTG for a younger audience. Oh, Duel Masters is? You play any spell upside down as a land of that color. I kind of like that. I mean, it's might as well, being Yu-Gi-Oh! With how head empty the deck is. There's nothing wrong with that. You played this deck on Arena earlier. Did you play... What, someone who's just haste and burn? It's a good tactic. How do I play? Right, here it is. You roll? You roll. Yeah, spells upside down. Forest, swamp. Thing I can play with my forest and my swamp. I will take it, I think. I will not pay for Offspring, unfortunately. It's a cute mechanic in Bloombrew. You can pay an additional cost and you get a second one. And it's just the same card, but a weaker stat line. Wait, no, I didn't mean it. I will not pay for Offspring. I have a Banui. Play your next pathetic card. Balin Haymaker. Oh, is that the one that fights? 56 Hair Apians. I don't know that one. One doubling season, one banner kinship. Rest of the deck is lands. A Banui? Right here. It's a Banui warrior. I make you smile? That makes me smile. Thank you for telling me. I will attack. If you block, that's fine by me. When you're lurking and don't know that you've been raided to another channel. Hello, Jane. Welcome. You thought Banuis were food? No, they do synergize with food, though. Banuis eat the food. Is this a new emote? Yes, Isa made it. That was handcrafted. They're scared. I will use the triggered ability to get a forest. Oh, it enters the battlefield tapped. And it has to be basic. It works for this draft at least. Amazing, Isa. I'm pretty sure they're listening. So I can say, I can happily let Isa know that Fractal loves the new emote. No, he tapped tokens for stuff. Tap 2 for 1 mana of any color, tap 3, draw a card. That doesn't sound, brain off to me, honestly. But then again, I don't know what card you have 56 of. Is that a newer one? Because I do have an interest in cards that you can just have as many as you want of. When Heir Apparent enters... Oh yeah, Heir Apparent is new, isn't it? It makes 1 bunny token for each creature named Heir Apparent you own. And Heir Apparent can have any number of cards in your deck. Yeah! He's in Foundation. I haven't really looked at that yet. I guess I've had a chance, I just haven't. Because I'm trying not to spend money. I have a soft spot for any deck that just has a lot of 1 card in it. If we're racing, I'm pretty sure I'm winning. You have 47 copies of Pot of Bugs in your deck? Wow. Not spend money as a Magic player? Well, I've spent enough already. Each player sacrifices a creature? Oh no. Well, I mean, I'd rather not, but still. What's your hand like? You've got 4? Well, if you're not playing your cards, maybe I will. Choose optional costs. I would like to gift. Yes. Did I gift? I think I did. Yeah. Your dog Daisy Duke says hi also. Aw, hello Daisy. When Foundation came out, Heir Apparent was like a $5 card, but it's fallen in value now. Oh, that's probably good. Well, look who's playing Magic. Hi Dan, how are you doing? This is Forge that I was telling you about. This is the adventure mode, though. They've got all lands. They've got Agate Blade Assassin and Dire Sight. I think I'd rather cast Dire Sight, honestly. Do I just go to your exile to cast it? I do. What you get for trying to eat people? Always ask for consent before eating people. You prefer Graceful Charity? Because nothing says Graceful Charity like drawing 3 cards, discarding 2, and keeping 1. It was a pivotal moment when I realized how good cards like that are. The pit is fiery and of doom. Oh no. Maybe we just want to be safe in the fiery pit of doom. Maybe that's just the better option sometimes. Him can go pretty deep. The only creatures are Thopters, and those cards aren't in the cube, but comprised... Okay, that's actually pretty... That's... Sorry, I can't speak right now. But that's actually a pretty incredible idea. That's pretty stealable. I might want to play that too. I think I'm just gonna go for it anyway. They can block and kill this. That's unfortunate. Ha! You've fallen right into my trap. Oh, I'd like to think we have this. We don't have it yet, but hopefully. If I'd played this, we would have. I'm kind of dumb. Did you hear a bonk? Oh, a bork? Yes. Sorry, Kirby's in the background. You're stealing it? You're on card market right now buying 100 Thopters. Activated my trap card, Mr. Fox. I think that's a fox. I think that's a fox, yeah. Who are you? Oh, that's a Heart Piercer Manticore, of course. What is this site? This is Forge. This is a fan game. Actually, since I'm playing it so much, I should have a command set up for it. Actually, Sun Eater, you came off the VOD, right? It's a little inconvenient, but I do have a link to it in the description of that video. Or at least I should. I'm supposed to. You're gonna head the EP, Nine. Good night, Sun Eater. Thank you for stopping in. I'm cute. Oh, thank you, Dragon King. I suppose I'll agree with you. Was it hard to get working? Not at all. It's just an exe, and you run it, and here it is. Oh, no, I think it's actually an installer? A zip folder? I think it's a zip folder. It might be an installer. I think it's an installer. It's very easy to get it working. Regardless. This does have trample. I feel confident. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. It's a Java installer. Oh, thank you. None of these have flying. I'll put a squirrel in my hand. That makes a food, which makes this squirrel bigger. I can even play the squirrel that I got. Make my squirrel even bigger. Oh, I may forage. What happens if I do? It gets a token. That should not be necessary. But okay. Oh, and we've got Threshold, so this is a 5/5 now. Okay, not yet, but next turn. Okay. Hey. Alright, before we get into another match, ads are coming, so I'm going to take a quick break. It'll only be a few minutes. I'll be right back. See you all soon. Welcome back, everyone. No one said anything weird while I was at break, right? Welcome back, Isa. Welcome back, Fractal. Welcome back, Jane. Welcome back, Cass. Nothing weird whatsoever. Only normal things here. Internet is terrifying me. This is a good one. This is the instrumental version. Welcome back, Dragon King. Oh yeah, I forgot they have you go a full 3 rounds with the with each opponent. Well, I'll take it. Oh, I didn't mean to say yes to Offspring. You're curious if your entire state's power grid will go out on Tuesday when it's snowing? I hope it doesn't. Welcome back, History Nerd. So whenever a land I control enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage. Or sorry, this creature deals 1 damage to my opponent. You'll beat up your power grid, don't worry. That might make it worse. Bad internet, don't make me ping the motherboard. My bot is threatening the internet. Is it still look stable? Because, uh-oh. Australian internet has moments sometimes. Need to wrap all your pipes tomorrow? I hope you're staying warm, Fractal. We're getting a couple hitches. Well, I hope it holds firm. Since you warned me there were some issues earlier, but I ran a test for like an hour and it was stable the whole time. It only started misbehaving after I was streaming. This time I will pay for Offspring. This one's the less good one to have Offspring, but I'll have 2 of them. So see, I get a second one. That's cuter. Right now it's 65. That's not too bad. I mean, it's cold, but manageable. You still have a little while until you freeze to death. That's good. Hmm. Oh my gosh, they actually had an image for it. The little Paw Patch recruit. You beat up Australian internet and the cold weather both. Ow. I am not internet. I just live here. still technically winning. No matter what they say. Gas their flabbers at all costs. Give them the old razzle dazzle. Razzle dazzle them. Is that a song? Ow. You did it like this? I'm clearly in the tubes. I wish I was in the tubes. No, I'll own up to it. I'm in the tubes. Is it a song? It is! It's a show tune, technically. But the version I know is from The Muppet Show. It's less fun when I'm the only one who actually knows the song. I should sing it to you later. I'd love to. Ow. I really got all the lands. Thankfully, I brought out one creature that benefits from me just playing all the lands. This does have Death Touch. This does not have Trample. You're very devious. Is this just going to get through because he's going to keep this up to block this and kill it? And never actually block anything else? This 1 out of 10 Pokeball chance is giving you Balatro PTSD. I don't know it enough. Spray the internet. Oh no, is it breaking? Ow! Ow! Ah. Ow! We're back. I hope it irons out. Thankfully, I'm not playing anything that's high activity. Is sound still coming through okay, at least? It freaking died there. I'm sorry. Ow. Skrunkle. I promise you, I ran a test. It seemed everything was fine. Sound has been coming through? Alright, we'll hold strong. Do not apologize. Well, I can apologize, pardon, on behalf of, internet. Ow. Well, now you're just gonna block with this. This is terrible news. It's got vigilance too. It's not gonna look pretty, but we might have it. Oh no, Cass, is everything okay? No? What's vigilance? Oh, I'm sorry. So typically when you attack with a creature, you have to tap it, and basically that means you can't block with it or do things that force it to tap, like The important part right now is when you attack with a creature, you have to tap it, generally. And that means you can't block with it later. But if the creature has the Vigilance ability, it means you don't have to tap it to attack with it. What is Alpha Strike? Only Reeds can save us. Coffee and Reeds. Actually, so you can block two of my creatures. You'd block this one and this one. Oh, okay. Yes. No! Had I actually attacked, I think I would have had it. That's fine. I'll just do it this time. Or just destroy target creature with flying. I can do that too. Ow. Now we got Centaur Warrior. Would you tap you to attack? I would. Unless you had Vigilance, in which case I would value you more highly, but I wouldn't tap you to attack. Or if you had a really good tap ability, I probably also wouldn't tap you to attack. I'll take a chance on this. I got 2 plays out of it. This is the reddest green deck I've ever played, just because it has 1-drops in it. We got a 3rd land in hand, which means I no longer feel scared that we're going to be trapped because we can play this for a 4th land. We have actually a curve. You're out of just enough fucks to legally change your middle name to Vigilance. Submissive and tappable. Very true. You like hugs? Okay, so do you want like the cute answer or the real answer? Because the truth is, yes, I do. And from people online, I don't mind if they are like, oh, hey, hugs. I don't mind that one bit. But I have met real people who, upon first meeting, will attempt to hug me, and I'll do it, but like, let me have lunch with you first before you try to embrace me. Well, that's good. That's good and fine, actually. Oh wait, I'm sorry. What did you cast? Oh, target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Create a food token. When they created a food token, I kind of thought they stole my creature's exit ability. Death ability. Here's some lunch. Thank you. Bunny infused pumpkin is my favorite. You want the 10-minute glomp lore? From friends? I like hugs from friends. Internet hugs are also nice. iClone? Oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. We get big scroll. What are you doing? Destroy target creature or planeswalker? Oh, you jerk. Exiles a card from hand. Fine. I get to pick what it is. That's why I didn't take that card. I'm just going to exile a land. What are you going to do about it? Song title too long? Oh no! I'm sorry, I tried hard. Wub wub though. Musicians of Ponyville Horse Friends. I'm so sorry. I tested so many long titles. Hugs for me? Thank you. Hugs back. You ate the food? Made you very eepsy? Oh no, but that's okay. I hope it was good food, and I hope it's a good sleep when it comes. Or, if you don't feel like sleeping, I hope you shake it off. It enters with a +1/+1 counter on it if an opponent lost life this turn. I think I can arrange that. I can get 2 of these. I think I'd rather do that. I will gift something. Wait, can I not afford it? Oh no, it wants me to pick a target. Select order, auto. It should not matter. Need to go get yourself a water, because Jeeves is nowhere to be found, BRB. Hope it's nice water. You found him and you think Kirby's to think? You mean, do you think Kirby's to think for your earbuds going missing, or for you finding them? Rotten Mouse Viper. That's actually not a big debuff. Is this? No, this is not. This is not the one that sets everyone's power and toughness to 1/1. When it enters or attacks, put a blight counter on it. Then for each blight counter on it, each opponent loses 4 life unless that player sacrifices an on-land permanent or discards a card. Oh, like a food? Sure. Can you eat a food? Sure, you can. I don't mind. What you gonna do? Block twice? You can't. You thank Kirby for finding them? I'll thank Kirby for finding them too. You're shaking so hard right now, in a good way or a bad way? Yeah, maybe you've been too liberal with how often you use the pit. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Hey, you, what you gonna party people in the house, that's right? Very true. I'm gonna turn 2 into turn 3. And a removal, kinda. Oh. Why the bonk? Fishing for a bonk, so you're just gonna do it anyway? Fair enough. You've got license to bonk. You need no reason. Mole. Aw, thank you for the pat, Siza. I'm not going to mention the internet, but I'm glad things have smoothed out. Should have just stuck with the alligator-filled mode. Indoor pit is proving hazardous. If it was a safer pit, it probably wouldn't be an issue. Wait, no. Why couldn't I have got that? Oh, Dragon King, thank you for the follow. I'll show you. I'll play Paw Patch with its kid. Needed something between the left and right wings, and a fiery pit of doom just seemed like the logical choice at the time. That's fair. But if it was like a padded pit, it would probably be just as effective, but you could fish people out. Plus, it might be nice just spending some time in the pit, you know? When it enters, put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, gain a life. This guy needs one. Sorry, that was mean for no reason. I'm just mad because he's winning. Fish? There's no fish here. Ow. I want to level it up. So now whenever I attack, an attacking creature gets +1/+0 and gains trample. Block at your peril. Well, now it's bigger. The pipe installation has arrived, but it's like a mile away at the front door. No. I'll get some draw. Oh, that's much more than I thought it was. Still, I'll get some draw. I got a 4-3 to block with. And why not a 2-3? I could have played this earlier, and it would have been bigger. I think this is fine. I'll block it next turn. Oh, how could you? So that's a problem. Wait. I don't remember getting a single option for removal. But yeah, I'm not sure if there's a way to actually get through here. In the age of ancients, the world was unformed and shrouded by fog. Spooky fog, yeah. A land of gray crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. Fire-breathing guys, like, there ought to be scales and rocks and lizards, but then, oh yeah, then there was, and with fire came despair. I was reading an RPG message. It was a lovely distraction from him losing. Yes. Get him. And, this gets Menace. Now what? A 1/1 for 1, I will take it. We're surviving. You're told this story by a spoony mercenary from Boston. Transcribed by yours truly, just spreading out the legends, you know, oral tradition and all that, that's very important. Okay, well... I'll sacrifice this. Oh, right, I gotta do 2. Uh-oh. That's fine, that's fine. I've only lost half my life. I got 2 of those, huh? I like the baby one. I can get 2 copies of a creature. But these 2 guys are going to take me out. There's a lot more, but you'll have to subscribe to your Patreon to read or hear the rest. Don't ever play a game called Dark Souls. Yeah, don't play the game called Dark Souls. And not for any reason relating to the deep lore there. So you'll block... Actually, I might be able to get through anyway. What if we just... Oh my gosh! No, never mind. I keep thinking these things are enchantment creatures. Don't ask me why. I don't have a good explanation for you. But the moral is, I can't destroy that with this card. I've used its ability to give it menace, which means it has to be blocked by at least 2 critters. And let's just see what happens. No auto release. No auto release. I'm sorry. Ow. We did not get through. Ow. As kind of expected. Ow. Ow. Even if you can't see me, they still hit. Ow. Maybe I... Oh. Part of me wants to consider putting a cooldown on those, but Honestly, it's really funny. Ow. Well, the thing is, if I make a beatdown option for Pokeballs, that has a chance to trigger, they don't have any flying anymore. So I'll get 2 Paw Patch recruits. Oh no, they gave it lifelink. No, I wanted the other one. Dang you to heck. Discard a card. Oh, right. No, it's because I got hit multiple times. Perfectly cut scream. That's what I was going for. Sorry. Oh, Cass, I love the, I love the emote. The emote icon. We have technically survived. I'm wondering if we could have won if had I remembered that this could kill a creature with flying. I don't think so. Hit me. Ah! Ow. Well, next game, I guess. Hey, I complain I didn't get any removal. Early winter is one. Ow. Ow. Okay, this one's a little better. No, it's all swamps. What are they doing to me? Okay, fine. I'm gonna try to go pretty quick. I don't think this one's gonna go so well. How dare you? That was my one ray of light in this world, and you gave it -2, -2. What's going on? So far you've been helping customers? Oh, I'm playing draft right now. I've got a squirrel food deck, and I'm losing this match. I've gone one win, one match win, and this is looking like a match loss, so I'm not sure how far out we're going. What's a draft? Oh, sorry. So this is where instead of using my deck, I made a new deck out of booster packs. And then it's a tournament where everyone does that. That seems pretty good. Maybe I should have gone with raccoons. Give me a food and a card, please. Cancel that. Yes, sacrifice food, this one. How dare you? Fell? You... They took all my removal in the pool. This is a pretty good one. Are you winning, Mouse? No. Like, actively losing, actually. Here, maybe they'll make a catastrophic misplay. And we can count on that. Sorry. Thank you for the head pat, Siza. Sorry, that reaction had nothing to do with the gameplay. I just tuned into the music for a second. Still a very nice track. I'm interested in reading the story about this album later. So we're still in this. Matches played as best of 3. I wish we could set this to have matches played as best of 1. because it's just taking too long. Maybe I can. Well, we got reward packs, Bloomborough boosters. You believe? Achievement earned. Need for speed, win a game by turn 6. Settings. I don't see one. That might be something you have to do when you're setting up. Our inventory, here it is. Oh, we haven't put on our boots. Bloomborough. We got Otterball Antics. I actually like Bandit's talent. I wouldn't mind running like a discard strat. An 8-rack for those in the know. If I don't know what's actual 8-rack is, but I know it's discard meta. Homeward is a certified electro-opera. Electro-opera. Well, there's 3 albums in the series, right? And it's like a space epic. A track on one of the first ones is like a radio broadcast about alien invaders, I think. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Then if you control a rat, surveil 2. For 3, though. But I don't know, maybe. This rat makes a big snail. And then blows it up to deal damage. Crumb and get it. No, thank you. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell on tap this, tap it to deal 1 damage to target opponent. I'll keep this. I'm keeping this one. Oh my gosh, Black Cat Studio, hello. Orcs Must Die too? That's a classic, isn't it? How are you? How was stream? Cat treat? Trick or cat treat? Welcome, Kay. Welcome, Cat. How are you both? Hello, Ron King 34. Welcome. Fat kitty treat. Treat? Oh my gosh, Ron, thank you for the follow. You don't have a sub? Aw. Gotcha. I can't believe that took me a second. You had a good stream? Orcs Must Die 2 is from 2012 and still just as good. Hey, is that new? I really like it. Yeah, how was your stream? Did you get them? Did you get the orcs? By the way, this is Furry Planeswalkers is kind of my favorite part of Bloomburrow. I hate to admit it. Actually, this is good. We got some good things. You did? Start a new profile, it's fun to go through it again. I've never played it, but I think like everyone else I know has. It's one of them I missed out back then. Well, I have to take the big rat. OMD's on sale right now? I think I've got access to it. It's totally worth picking up if you like third-person shooter tower defense blends. Oh yeah! I think I have seen someone play this once. Is that the giant rat who makes all the rules? I found a giant rat who makes all the whirls earlier. I'm sorry, I'm just going right back into deck editing. I agree wholeheartedly, you've got some pretty fantastic emotes, Kang. Can I search? I want to feed the cycle. Don't spring for Orcs Must Die 3. You tried it yesterday, uninstalled it after 30 minutes. Oh no. Bot cease. What did bot say? Bot's behaving, except for delivering bad news. Here it is, it's the rat who makes all the whirls. Because he makes nails. Weapons don't feel as good to use? That's a shame.
There's a world above with beauty in its name. Still
I want red cards too.
be further than the truth. And the stars that pierce the darkness.
I like War Squeak.
The lights that once had shown the path are now in need of guidance.
Where's the lizard? I thought the lizard was pretty okay. Is that not showing up because it's got those weird half mana symbols? Oh yeah, I need to enable multicolor cards, it looks like.
The fear she knew before is realized once more. We're strangers
Here it is.
in a place we should have known, and still
You and your mind whirls. Like a nostalgia probably heard it too. That's fair. It's actually Bezos that needs to cease. But as to the sands of time, he cascades endlessly upon us like the torrent, like a torrent of mayonnaise. So true. Unfortunately, I must
she fades into
succumb to the mayo dip
fantasy
and
life again.
plunge myself into the break realm. Should you build a Wick deck for EDH? People have, and it's not bad at all.
To caution them
I think.
awry, the child who dreamt it all
What? Probably what?
dreams again of Eve.
I'm gonna take a quick break. Everyone freshen your drinks and have a stretch. I'll be back in like a couple minutes.